All right. What's going on, Cancers? Thank y'all for being patient. We're going to go ahead and jump into your April 2022 monthly reading here and see what is coming up for y'all for the month. If you're new to the channel, these are general readings, so be sure to also check your other placements. You can check your rising sign, your moon sign. If I go into the astrology, it will be from your sun sign and rising sign perspective. So let's go ahead and jump in, Cancers. Let's see what's coming up for y'all this month. Oh, you got the Hangman that wanted to really come out. So let's see. Hangman, the Page of Swords, and you have the Eight of Cups here. Okay, I like it. Let's take a look at your challenge. Three of Wands in the challenge. The Lovers in the challenge. With the Empress in the challenge. Well, Cancer. What we got in your near future? Two of Swords here. Three of Cups. Give me 1 second. And you have the Ace of Swords. This card also went to come out. And you have the Star card. Alright. Let's see. Let's take a look at your outcome. Four of Pentacles here. Four Swords. And you have the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of you guys are starting to see reality from a different perspective. And there's almost like this sort of awakening that's going on within you. When I say awakening, I'm just saying like there's a major realization or awareness that you're getting, especially with the Hangman, Page of Swords, and the Eight of Cups being here. I know it's a little cut off, but you can sort of see what I'm seeing. But let me actually get your oracle cards and we'll go into it. You do have this fire element desire. I see a lot of you guys having a lot more of a good time, especially with this fire card. You know, fire does represent leadership. It also does represent passion, creativity, expression, joy. You have time to move on, flow with the river, see where it takes you. And what do we got for your chakra card here? Let's see. You have communication. And that's with the throat chakra. A lot of you guys, you know, there is something I do feel like you're discovering, but I feel like it's more so on a self-discovery level here, Cancer. With the Hangman being here, the Hangman's all about seeing things from a different perspective. With the Page of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So I feel like what I'm intuitively picking up on and channeling at this time is like you're starting to see reality from a different perspective. And I feel like even with the throat chakra, the communication, it's almost like your state of mind is what's changing. I feel like you're actually starting to realize other things or other ways of perspective or other ways of viewing things here, which is actually really allowing you to surrender and open yourself up to new discoveries here in regards to the things that you're curious about. Now, with this communication card, there could be some type of important communication coming in for you, or there was some type of important communication. But I just feel like, just in general, this is you sort of seeing things from a broader perspective. And I feel like with this Page of Swords here, it's like you're becoming more curious about newer things. And I feel like it's bringing in these, it's almost like what I'm getting is like a Christmas tree, and say like half the lights are lit up, but I feel like it's almost like all the lights are starting to be lit up on the Christmas tree. I don't know why that came through. It just did. Also, the throat chakra could really point to your life path, right? Like if you're trying to discover your life path, your own sense of truth, right? Like the throat chakra is more about it. It's more than just speaking your truth. It's also it's like silencing the noise that's in your own head and really connecting to yourself and knowing your own truth, which allows you to tap more into self-discovery, to finding your ultimate calling in life or your life path or whatever the case might be. So I like this. Three of Wands, you have the, if I can pick up these cards, Three of Wands, the Lovers, and you also have the Empress in your challenge position here. So I feel like in your challenge, I feel like you are moving on, especially with this card, Time to Move On here. The Eight of Cups, it's almost like you're detaching yourself from a lot of things that have kept you back from really experiencing the things that are out there for you. Now, these can be your dreams, these could be your visions, these could be, you know, just new self-discoveries, emotional holding patterns that you're finally letting go of. I feel like there's an energy here to where you're opening up your perspective So I like this. And with the Lovers and the Empress being here, your challenge at the moment is more so the self-discovery and self-connection that you're trying to find with inside yourself. I feel like there's a lot of potential that you have, and we all have potential, but I feel like this is something that you're really realizing here. And with the Three of Wands also being in the challenge, it's like there's a lot to discover. There's a lot of things that are moving forward here that are already in the process here. With the High Priestess, or sorry, I cannot speak. With the Lovers and the Empress, it's more so of this sort of self-discovery of your own worth, of your own value, and the things that you want to create here. So a lot of you guys are really starting to, I feel like you're letting go of these holding patterns, like these emotional holding patterns that have kept you stuck. Or you could just be detaching from and walking away. But your sense of perspective and the awareness that you have now is definitely letting you see the future a little bit more clearer. You have the Fire Element Desire card with the Two of Swords, Three of Cups, Ace of Swords, and you also have the Star card. I feel like there's a lot more creativity and passion coming in, and it's also the Fire Element is telling you to tap into the passion and don't be afraid to take the lead here, especially with the Three of Wands being here in your challenge. It is Sun and Aries, and Sun and Aries are very, Aries is very self-determined and very ambitious and passionate. God, these cards just really do not want to cooperate. So I feel like it's time for you to take the lead in your life and what it is that you're doing, and continue to, follow your creative inspirations, listen to your desires, go after your desires here. I see a lot of you guys having a good time though with this, Three of Cups, Ace of Swords, and you also have the Star card. So there could be some sort of unique setting that you're going to be attending to in the month of April. But I really like this. Even your sense of community, I feel there's a lot more balance coming to that. And the Two of Swords, Three of Cups is like finding like-minded individuals that bring in more fairness in your life. It's kind of a weird mixed message here, but with the Ace of Swords and the Star card, this is definitely newer ideas, newer inspirations, newer dreams, newer ways of understanding things. But this is also the self-connection to yourself and really spending time with yourself and others who inspire you to be something more. So a lot of you guys are really finding your community here, or you're starting to really take the lead in your community, or just your friendship group, or your inner circle, whatever the case might be. We're gonna have to clarify and get more on this. But you do have the Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords. You also have the Eight of Pentacles here. A lot of you guys, your hard work is something that's really being pointed out here. I feel like the more harder you work, the more rewards you're gonna get with that Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords, because you're definitely receiving something and getting to a very comfortable place. Always look at the Four of Pentacles as sort of like an achievement card, something that you're proud of. It is Sun in Capricorn, so it does deal with, like goals and achievement. So there's something that you're getting here with another four, and the Four of Swords being here, something that you're receiving. So, and I feel like it's putting you in a quite solid place. And with the Eight of Pentacles, it's just more work that can be done, or more work that can be built upon this, or more work that could, expand something here. But I do feel like there is something that you're working toward that is being highlighted here that's going to be paying off. So let's actually clarify, shall we? Let's clarify this Hangman, Page of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. What do we got, Cancers? Let's see. You have the Ace of Cups here on the Hangman. I feel like there's a big emotional renewal here for you. A lot of you guys are really starting to dive into the depths of your own psyche, possibly as well, with that Hangman and the Ace of Cups. But there is an internal self-reflection and an awareness that you're getting in regards to a newer sense of perspective, which I actually feel like is allowing you to be a lot more emotionally connected to yourself and others. Seven of Wands on the Page of Swords. And you have the World card here on the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so whatever it is that you're walking away from, it's an old chapter. It's a new cycle in your life that is starting, and one is closing. And the Seven of Wands, Page of Swords, I just feel like you're very determined to win. I feel like you're very determined to push yourself, Cancer. It's not like you have something to prove, but it's more so of an energy. It's like you have a sense of good pride that you're starting to develop about yourself. And I know pride always gets looked at negatively, but a healthy sense of pride is good. So let's see here. How do you get to your challenge? Six of Pentacles on that Three of Wands. You have the Ten of Wands on the Lovers. and you have the Eight of Cups here again on the Empress. I feel like it's by remaining detached or walking away from the things that are really restricting you from really being able to build the dream life that you want with this Eight of Cups, that are kind of restricting your own blessings and not. It's almost like I'm getting like a river that was being blocked by a huge rock, but I feel like what's happening is either one, that river is eroding that rock and you're breaking through, or the obstacle just in general is being removed here. So it's like slowly but surely, it's like you're getting ahead. With the Ten of Wands, though, on the Lovers, I feel like this could be in regards to having to really stay firm and strict with your own sense of morals and values and your beliefs and what it is that you truly align with. Because I feel like a lot of you guys are really starting to find your own inner self and your own inner confidence. And so I would definitely, Ten of Wands is the burden of choice. It's like there is a lot of work to do when you're bettering yourself, but it's well worth it with the Ten of Wands. It's the burden that you carry in order to get better. And I feel like that's what's going on here. And then you do have the Six of Pentacles on the Three of Wands. So it's just by allowing your ships to come in. Six of Pentacles is also saying don't put your energy into something that's not going to give you the return back, right? Or that doesn't support you and doesn't make you feel good emotionally, especially. So I feel like by allowing things to come into your life that actually bring you value, or seeing if they have value, because we all have different values. And I feel like it's really finding the things and letting the things happen that do bring you in the good values. Let's take a look at this Two of Swords, Three of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Star card. Some of you guys could be connecting to an Aquarius. There could be some sort of reunion. There could be just unions or reunions coming up for you in the month of April with this Three of Cups being here. But I really feel like you're starting to take the lead, not only in, like, especially if you're involved in a community, or even if you're just like, just you as an individual here. So let's clarify before we. Tower, Two of Swords here. Yeah, it's like you're starting to make rational decisions here, because I feel like with this Two of Swords in the Tower, there's almost an energy here to where you are making up your mind and you're choosing to break through the plateau, especially with that Seven of Wands and the Page of Swords being here. It's like there's a very determined vibe that I'm getting here to, really take what you've learned from the past and move forward. And I really get that you're developing a healthy sense of pride, or your pride is really what's kind of allowing you to have these breakthroughs, right? So, but with the Tower, Two Swords, I just feel like this is you making up your mind and making peace with the Tower moments, possibly from the past, or just letting things go in the past that did create Tower moments. But it's really just like, let's see. Clarify this Three of Cups, the Empress. There you go. I see some of you guys spending time with your mother too in the month of April, or if you are a mother, or even just, it doesn't have to be your mother, but it can be a parent possibly. There could be something like that. Page of Pentacles. There could be an invite as well to something here. But with this Empress and the Three of Cups here, there's a lot of potent energy that's being pointed out in the month of April. I mean, the Empress is all about birthing your creations into this reality. It's your divine birthright to be able to create the things that you want in your life and to be able to enjoy those things. And with the Empress and the Three of Cups, is like you could be really starting to really co-create with others here. But I just feel like your sense of community and your circle is what's really being highlighted. So you could be making a lot of connections here. You do have the Page of Pentacles, like I said, Star card, Ace of Swords. So there could be some sort of important news, I feel like, that's coming in for you. But the Page of Pentacles on just an internal level is telling you to keep investing into the right things. Keep whatever it is that you are trying to manifest, or the things that you're actually trying to create in your reality in regards to what it is that you're being studious toward. It's like Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Star card is like putting your intentions out there to the universe and really aligning your vibration with those things. And I know it's easier said than done, and you hear that a lot, but I promise you, the more you can stay in alignment with the vibrations of the things that you want and you want to experience, the universe has no choice but to match that. So, and I feel like that's really coming up, because I feel like it's whatever it is that you're clearing away with this Tower is allowing these things to come in. Clarify this Four of Pentacles for the Cancerians here. Five of Swords here. Victory at all costs is what the Five of Swords is on a real level. And sometimes there is a negative connotation with this card in regards to, there's an energy of having to be aware of others. But I feel like if you just do the right thing and you really want to win and you really want to achieve the things that you want, I definitely feel like it's in the cards for you with the Five of Swords, Four of Pentacles, right? Five of Swords is also taking the lead again, right? And detaching yourself from negative people, you know, kind of winning against the odds is kind of how I see the Five of Swords sometimes with that Four of Pentacles. So, I feel like a lot of you guys are really starting to separate yourself from the crowd here, too. I see. Clarify this Four of Swords, King of Pentacles. Well, there you go, Cancer. This is all about your material success. The King of Pentacles is the master of the material world, your stability world, the things that support you, the things that allow you to enjoy the abundance here. So I feel like a lot of you guys are really getting to it's like you're getting to the next level and the next step of what it is that you're trying to build in your material world and your stability world. So clarify the Eight of Pentacles, the Death card here. Death card to the Tower. Some of you guys may have major Scorpio placements. I'm also getting Gemini and Libra Taurus. But with that Death card, Eight of Pentacles, I just feel like this is the self-transformation and the commitment. When you really take a look at the Death card, it does relate to the archetype of the 8th house of Scorpio. And Scorpio is all about endings and new beginning, or the 8th house is about endings and beginnings and transformation and transitions and transmutation and really getting down to the bottom of the things that have kept you blocked or that have kind of hindered your growth. And with this Death card on the Eight of Pentacles, it's like you are going through a major transformation here. But I feel like it's well worth it. Well worth it. Well worth it. Clarify this fire element. You got this Taurus I have. Some of you guys may have Taurus in your chart too. Or I just said that, didn't I? But yeah, I feel like this is all about your passions and your own personal interests and taking the lead and really going after the things that you want with this Taurus card. So I really like this Taurus. Taurus does represent enduring prosperity as well. So just you and your life, I feel like you're becoming more prosperous. And I don't think it's just on a monetary level. I think it's even in regards to your friendships, your community, everything, really. Clarify this, time to move on here. Yeah, you got to stay the course. You're moving in the right direction. So I feel like you are moving in the right direction. The Ten of Wands is the burden of choice. And, making the hard commitment to what it is that you believe in and what it is that you're walking away from, letting go of. And when I say in the Eight of Cups doesn't necessarily have to relate to a person. It can literally relate to an emotional state that has restricted you from really going out there and really capitalizing on your dreams or your visions. So it could be, I don't say really mindset because I think that's Ten of Swords, but it's more so like these internal subconscious things. So, and you do have this holistic card. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of you guys are really starting to develop a deep sense of understanding of yourself here. So I feel like there's a need to really, I love seeing the Ace of Cups on the Hangman because it really represents diving into the subconscious. And because when you look at the Hangman, let's just take a look at this because I feel like this is very important for the read. If you look at the Hangman, he's literally hanging right by his foot, but his obviously his head's down here. But what this represents is like the foot, where he hangs, where the foot is, that represents the conscious mind. And where his head is represents the illumination of the subconscious mind. It's the inner awareness it's that he's tapping into and seeing things from a different perspective. What the foot represents is sort of like the conscious mind, what you already are aware of. But that's why he suspends himself, because even though you may think you're aware of things, there's a lot of other things that you may not be aware about. And that's what the Hangman represents, is a deep state of awareness. And with the Ace of Cups, I feel like you're developing that deep sense of awareness in regards to some sort of emotional change or some sort of emotional reflection. So, really powerful stuff here. Mother Earth, I think it's important to keep yourself grounded too. I was just about to say that too. The Hangman does represent also like where the foot is. It's like you're still attached to, the physical reality, but suspended in a way to where you're able to kind of look behind the veil or see behind the veil. What does your heart want? Be free to manifest your heart desire. So don't hold yourself back from what it is that you want. And you also have this Pluto transformation card. So I feel like there's a big change coming in regards to the way you approach the things that you want, really. I even feel like your values are changing as well. Um, and also, I really get this really kind of rebirthing energy for you. You have ninth house faith. Well, we were just talking about faith, but I feel like it's very important to don't hold your back from opportunities that could change your life for the better, you know? So that's what I got for you, Cancers. I really do appreciate y'all for watching. I really feel like you're winning here. Five of Swords, Four of Pentacles, you're getting what it is that you've been working toward, and you're really starting to tap into deeper levels of understanding and transformations here. Obviously, there's still work with the Eight of Pentacles, but the King of Pentacles, Four of Swords is like you're getting to a rock solid place and being able to relax and enjoy your blessings. So, looks like a lot of good stuff. So that's what I got for you, Cancers. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button before you leave. Also, feel free to subscribe. Be sure to click the notification button as well. You'll get notified whenever I upload your video. But nonetheless, Cancers, I'll see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.